Good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call the January 22nd of the Planning and Zoning Commission to order. Our city attorney, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Meredith McKinnon. I work with Ramsey Whitworth, who's the city attorney, and I've been designated as counsel for the Planning and Zoning Commission meetings and the Board of Appeals meetings for the near future, until I hear otherwise. I've been an attorney at Sullivan Thompson for the past 3 years. I've worked directly with the city attorney, Mr. Whitworth, for all 3 years. And I'm happy to be here and looking forward to getting to know all of you and to hear from all of you. So thank you.
We're happy you're here. Thank you. Okay, the first item of business is a public hearing for the adoption of the City of Westminster Chapter 2 Water Resource Element. So at this point in time, we're going to open the public hearing. And anybody that wants to make comment, do we have a sign-in sheet? Anybody here want to comment on the water resource element? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And,
So, I came before you probably about 3 or 4 months ago, to talk to you about the water resources element, which is a chapter of the comprehensive plan. It is, something that the county does in favor of all, and on behalf of all of us. And it is a planning document, so it's under Maryland Department of Planning. I printed out for you, also in your stuff, and also you got it, before. It's the summary of our chapter. I also printed out the entire chapter for you for anyone who is interested. This is a county document, so there isn't anyone from the county here tonight, but I am here to try to help to shepherd the process for them. The county was trying to have a public hearing for all planning commissions on the same night. They're trying to do it on a February date where we didn't meet, and I said that I didn't think that was a great idea, and that we were going to do this at our regularly scheduled meeting this month. So that's why we are here. Not why we're here, but while we're here, let's get this done too. So the action today that they're asking for is for us to forward this to the mayor and common council. This is the first time that the water resources element legislation has changed, and that now the mayor and common council is then also the responsible body for adopting our chapter. It was never like that before. Once we got certification essentially from the planning commission the last time, that's where it stopped. And then all of the documents were put together for one huge document that was sent to the state. We just got finished with the 60-day review. That's what came before you last time. You gave it permission to move forward. And now they're here. 60-day review has been finished. I don't believe that there were any updates to our chapter specifically, but that is what we're here today to try and help shepherd through the process.
well, the most important thing is that we have water and sewer capacity in Westminster.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, we
That's a
do.
good thing.
So what this document does is that it looks at a build out that for this update, Mark and I didn't know what the build out was. We asked for a map. The county wasn't able to provide it to us. They said that this was just based off of what was done in 2010. So I think that what this document it never puts into perspective the fact that things won't be built out if we don't have facilities, right? So even though if you look at the summary and there's some things that are negatives, we won't be building these things until we have capacity in our plants and things like that. So I always think that this document is just a little funny when it talks about this, because I don't think it paints a really true picture. But it is a state document, and that's why we have it done. And it's all based off of different multipliers that they put forward to try to keep everybody as consistent as possible with the same multipliers throughout the county.
I mean, so that, the situation here, at least for quite a while, has been that the message has been no water, everything stopped. And I think that's an argument that's passed now.
Mhm.
Because the future is going to be quite different. So that the more you tell people that, the better the message is.
Well, Mark and I scream from the rooftops about the fact that the city has water and takes the opportunity whenever we can to tell people.
Finite amount of water, so there's still.
It's still have to manage it.
But yes,
Yeah.
but we do have more than we've had in the past, and we're open for development.
Any commission members have any questions?
Are there any ways in which you foresee any of this negatively impacting us in the future?
No, it's just a different way of collecting information. We have, we take part in essentially a triennial update for the water and sewer master plan. That's really the implementation method of our comp plan, but that's through Maryland Department of the Environment. Anything that would happen as far as anything being stringent, I think is more in that document than this document. And it's just, like I said, a different way to collect data. So I don't see this being a negative.
It doesn't impact how we provide water sewer or the water sewer allocation policy. So this is just a more of a comprehensive document that the state requires.
Anything further? Okay. At this point, since nobody in the audience has any comments, I'll close the public hearing. And I guess the appropriate thing here is to consider whether we adopt this and pass it on to the mayor and council. Is that the?
Well, you're right now, there really isn't any adoption. You're just passing it forward with
Okay.
with a positive recommendation for them to be the adopting.
Okay, is there a motion?
As a positive recommendation.
Yeah. Motion been made and seconded to pass on the water resource element with a positive recommendation to the mayor and council. Are there any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Okay.
I would hope that all the effort that goes into making this somewhat repeated from the NDE thing, and they don't have to do both separate, for time and effort that's taken.
Well, this goes to planning and that goes MDE, the other one.
Well, so in, just like a really small aside about that, but in 2010, right, when I was with the county, we tried to put this information from the WRA into the triennial update. And everybody said it would be really easy, right? Apples to apples. So I sat there for a really long time and I said, there is something I'm missing because this isn't apples to apples. It ends up being like apples to oranges. They're totally different information. And it turned out you can't combine them. And the state doesn't want you to combine them or anything. So yes, it's totally different and
It seems like you're doing something twice.
Yeah, this,
well, you are, it's just totally different and it all says different things. No, I agree with you.
okay, the next item is site development plan for William Winchester Elementary School Addition. This is Andrea.
Alrighty, the applicant is requesting the site development plan approval to construct a 1,955 square foot preschool addition onto the existing elementary school. The existing elementary school for William Winchester. It is at 60 and 70 Monroe Street. And the reason that we are here tonight is because, as you can see, the school is in both the county and the city. So lucky for them, they get to go through both planning commissions. So that is why we are here today. They got an annexation waiver from the city. They did not need to annex the property, but we did look at it for water and sewer purposes. We did look at it also from other standpoints as well. But yeah, so cuts right through their property. So here is the proposed addition. You can see you do have the site plan, a larger version right here. The front page gives you like the outline of the school as to where that addition is going to take place. I do have to say, this was my favorite thing of all the stuff that we received from the Board of Education because the overall floor plan, I really appreciated that because it gave me a better perspective as to what was really happening with the addition. So this here, and this is also in staff report, but it's for the new classroom, but also for the new workroom as well. So, and I'm sure there are also new student.
Yes.
Inside the classroom. Oh, yes.
There's two.
Here are the proposed elevations. It matches the rest of the school. Obviously the Board of Education is here to answer any questions that you have, but there is something I wanted to change in the staff report. When we originally wrote this staff report, I did not have the revised plan that had the elevations in it and some of the things. So it says in there, not, including but not limited to elevations and notes and signature blocks and stuff. We have since gotten a plan that does have those things, so
Oh,
that's why the recommendation that I'm providing on the screen is just outstanding city and county comments prior to the submission of mileage.
just strike out the second sentence.
Yes,
So, are you Mr. Marks?
Yes, I'm Jim Marks, the Project Construction, yes.
So, so what drove this project?
Blueprint. The blueprint for Maryland mandates that you provide more pre-K. Okay, more support for kids that need it. So you have to qualify, it's not free pre-K for everybody, but what they did was they raised the standards of allowance of people that can qualify for that. And so when they did this, when they adopted it in the law, there was a lot of talk, well, how many people are going to apply for this? How no one really knew. The state was offering, coupons for private, daycare providers that could provide the services. So if you were a parent, you could probably have a choice, So this is starting to go into implementation soon. This school needs 2 pre-Ks. We already have 2 at William Winchester, but we have to move them to a proper classroom. They're not in a proper classroom where they are.
So this will replace that. What was happening and what will happen to that old space?
Oh, they'll use that for other uses in the school. Yeah, they have plenty of uses there. So some schools, we're doing 6 this summer. You all may know we're building 4 pre-K, we're building 4 additions at 4 locations this year. Last summer was the start of it. This coming summer is the completion of that. Those are larger additions. That was part of the full day K additions that were never adopted from the past from doing full day kindergarten. Okay, so some of those were put off. Populations change, needs change. We need to do those. So we did a pre-K with those also to take care of those needs. These 6, you get, these 2 in our area, and then Robert Moten gets 1 too. They're for the next, basically it's the first tier of the bigger need. So we're taking care of these 6 in this one. Most of these are single classroom additions. There's a little more to talk about when we get to Westminster Elementary on the next one. William Winchester is 1 classroom, the same number of kids that are already there, so it's not like an increase.
What's the age of the kids?
These are 4-year-olds. There will be some select 3-year-olds in some cases. That come in. Obviously, our goal is to get kids ready for school. A lot of families are struggling in getting those kids ready, and a lot of times they come to us and they need to be potty trained. And we're talking kindergarten. So there's lots of needs.
So this is more than pure education. This is more preparation for.
Absolutely. But our most important goal is to get them ready and engaged into learning so that they're prepared, so that we don't have to, work extra hard with other, support systems that we have to when they get into kindergarten. They're having a rolling start. It's a much better start. So that's what started all this. But these are the part of our 6 that we're doing. It's 2 summer project. We'll start it this summer and complete it next summer. And we'll isolate it from the school.
All right, any questions, anybody? Man, do you have any comments?
Oh, no.
This is my site skill,
There, yes.
So she did all the excellent work in front of you.
The other one? So you work for.
Maybe using it.
That's right.
So you work for Ray Prokop?
Yes, I do.
My God.
Yeah.
I remember Ray Prokop when I worked for the city
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's still there swinging.
It's been there a while.
Yeah.
It has been.
Yeah. Since 98. 97, 98.
Just the worst part. That's back. After Vernon Smith.
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, so.
I'll make a motion, that, BCB recommends that the planning commission consider conditional approval of proposed site development plan. S 24-031, William Winchester Elementary School addition with the following conditions of approval. Address all outstanding city and county comments prior to submission of signature set mileage.
A motion's been made, is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Motion been made and seconded to consider, to conditionally approve the site plan for the Westminster Elementary School addition, address all outstanding city comments prior to submission of signature set in Mylar. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no, the ayes have it. The site plan is approved. Oh my gosh, he's showing me what rooms he went to when he went to the school. I don't even remember anything. So I assume the other project is similar,
Yes,
the background is all.
Yes.
Different. All right, so, again,
So the difference between this one is that here they're doing an addition for the pre-K, and they're also doing a music classroom addition as well. Instead of being the 1,900 square feet, this one is over 3,233 square feet. So this one is on Uniontown Road. And so on each side of the school, this one's going to be this one's the music room, isn't it? No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is the music room and this is the pre-K room. If I would have just, so the next thing.
pre-K is in the front,
In the
and
back.
music's in the back.
honestly.
Oh,
So right here, yeah, I'm sorry, I was looking, anyway, right here is the new pre-K room, that storage room that they had, and the other one as well, and then the music room, is at the front. And here are just, some elevations for you for the music room addition as well as the preschool addition, it's all looks same as the schools. And then we have the same recommendation, if you will. It's once again, the same thing, striking the last sentence. Since the staff report was done, we have gotten revised.
this is kind of like a side question, but is the capacity of the school now good?
Yes, yeah. One of the things we're doing here is we're doing that music edition as an ad alternate to see if we can afford it, so we're bidding it as an ad. We're hoping to do it. Mr. Thompson's been in that portable for a long time out there. And and where he's located right now, that's why last summer, if you remember, I moved the portable. I don't think, well, he didn't have to go to the commission, but I moved the portable that was his about 150 foot over closer to the asphalt playground. And then I brought him another portable from Career and Tech to help with swing space to help this. Okay, well, first he'll stay in his, but if they need to move another room or two out while I'm building the addition to not disturb them, they can go in the other portable also. But when we build, hopefully we can afford his addition out front, he'll be next to the choral music and area that he should be in the building. He's over by the kindergarten and pre-K over here now. So well, we like to keep the specials and the other, academics to keep them together. So
The portables go away then?
they have a chance to go away. Yes,
Oh, wow.
they have a
That's like
chance. I just spent a lot of money.
that's like a watershed, that's like a watershed moment for Westminster Elementary.
Yes, we like that. We do like getting rid of our portables. A lot of them are aged, right, Mr. Boynton?
Yes, indeed.
And so, yeah, we are always looking to lower our fleet when we can.
All right, any questions? Andrea, any?
No.
Same as the other one.
Okay. Move to recommend that the commission consider conditional approval. That site development plans estimated for dash 32. Westminster Elementary School with the following conditions. To address all outstanding city and county comments prior to submission.
Okay, motion been made to conditionally approve the proposed site plan, Westminster Elementary School addition with the following conditions of approval. Address all outstanding city and county comments prior to submission of the signature of set Mylars. Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Motion been made and seconded. Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Not have it. Site plan condition. Say hi to Ray.
All right.
Can't remember the-
Someone say hi.
Yeah, definitely come right in.
You got it, thank you, Jay.
Okay, so. Let me have your name. The old business, Any whole business? Information item, so, the county representative is not here tonight, but they dropped off a,
Well, I printed it out. She wanted me to say it, all of that for her, but I don't feel comfortable since I don't know the update. You know, I couldn't answer any follow-up questions if you have. So if you take a look at the paper that is kind of being passed around, if you see anything you have questions on, I can send follow-up questions, but
Even we can.
So-
the biggest thing is a deferral, which doesn't really affect us here, but it certainly has got a lot of attention around the United States.
and hopefully next month they will be here to be able to provide some sort of update on that.
So they're not planning or anticipating doing it beyond the Freedom Area.
I don't think so. I think it's pretty freedom specific.
Is that was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's the gist, there's some other stuff, but the other stuff doesn't, not. They're trying to research that. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Lindy, I think you actually have 2 copies of those. I think I stapled 2 together by accident.
All right,
They're all stapled together.
Any comments from the planning commission? That's you, Jay.
Oh, I have lots of comments about that. My recommendation
You mean on the,
referrals.
oh, yeah, well, a lot of people do. There's
I've been in the position I was in before. I think the county has made a huge mistake.
well, there's a lot of people that would agree with you.
And there's a lot of people who disagree,
That's true.
but it's just my personal decision.
Yeah. How about you, John? Are you good? How about you?
I'm reading,
I think
I'm okay. Just read it,
Hopefully it doesn't affect us.
you know.
Andy? Okay. No. No further business before the commission. Consider a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Motion been made and seconded to adjourn. On favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no.